Good evening, everyone. And first off, thanks to Ileana and Omar for those very kind words. As I should put it, I wish my parents were here to hear that. My father would be proud. My mother would believe every last word of what they just said. It is truly humbling to be here with you this evening, to be recognized along with public servants like Debbie Wasserman Schultz and Senator Scott, and to stand with my friend Lincoln Diaz-Balart and the Vice Chairman Henry Cuellar and Mario Diaz-Balart, as well as Marianne Gomez-Orda. My dad used to say, "You are judged by the company you keep." Tonight, I think I'm in pretty good company, and I'm a pretty lucky guy. So thank you. This award means a great deal to me because the Wilson Center, as well as Mark Green personally, believes so very strongly in the mission of this institution. And I can pledge to you that at the Wilson Center, we will do everything that we can to advance it. In fact, tonight, what I would like to announce is that CHLI and the Wilson Center have formally agreed to collaborate on our internship program. This will mean that CHLI will be able to more easily place interns at the Wilson Center to learn from our staff, our scholars, our fellows from around the world on important foreign policy matters. The Wilson Center, what we get from it, of course, are bright young minds from whom we will learn. And together, I think we may just bring the Wilson Center and hopefully foreign policy scholarship to greater heights. A couple of quick thoughts. Some years ago, during the height of the Cold War, I heard a journalist interviewing Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher. And he asked her, he said, "Mrs. Thatcher, are you really saying that the Soviet leadership is evil? That they're really evil people?" And she paused and she said, "No, not evil. It's just that they've never lived in freedom. They don't understand freedom, and therefore they fear it." In these challenging times, as we look around at the world's tyrants and tormentors, what we have to remind ourselves over and over again is that they don't understand freedom. They don't understand democracy. They don't understand the diversity of background and expression which make those other two possible. We know that diversity in experience and diversity in viewpoint are truly the lifeblood of democracy. Often raucous, occasionally colorful, people debate and they disagree because they can and they care. But authoritarians see that same thing. They see that same diversity as a flaw, as a defect. Vladimir Putin casts his gaze at Ukraine, its freedoms, yes, its imperfections, and he does so with disdain. Vladimir Putin was absolutely convinced that in the face of Russian bombs and brutality, Ukraine would shatter and Zelensky would cower. He was wrong. Similarly, in Nicaragua in 2018, Ortega's forces, as you know, they massacred over 350 people, seized a dozen universities, and they're still holding some 170 political prisoners. Ortega was absolutely convinced that by doing this, he could snuff out the flame of freedom that was burning in citizens' hearts. Ortega was wrong. In Venezuela, Maduro believed that he could torture, imprison, and starve his people into submission and that they would give up on their democratic dreams. He was wrong. And Cuba? Well, in Cuba, the dictators have been at it for decades, but they are doomed to fail. And so tonight, it is up to all of us, especially the young people who are here tonight and the young people that all of you represent, it is up to us to show the world that diversity, our willingness to debate and disagree and then shake hands and do it all over again, it is our strength. To celebrate the many cultures that flow into the American story. All of these are a strength. They are a powerful force that tyrants cannot understand, and neither can they defeat. That's why your mission matters, because we are building that strength, that diversity of viewpoint, that diversity of experience, that diversity of background. And the tyrants may look and they may see our debates as a weakness, but we know it's a great strength. Thank you, and thank you for this award.